results, coronavirus update, and coronavirus symptoms are top of 4. And how to make sanitizers, how to make face mask with fabric, how to make coffee, how to make a mask with a band, how to make a mask without sewing, how to cut men's hair at home is also a top one searches, which is one of my video also. But they will not provide sufficient space to get it on topmost position. Even when I utilized the two cameras, one of them was a Canon camera and another a mobile camera placed perpendicular to each other. But I don't bother at all, and they will remove all the videos in which anyone is spreading false information about the election fraud or election harvesting. Even if any person use word ballot harvesting, that video will be removed. You have to complete the sentence that there is ballot harvesting might have been detected. And former Israeli space security chief said that extraterrestrial aliens exist and Trump has already been connected with them. The unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. And they were interacting in fluent English language, and according to the Israeli, since the Israeli nuclear scientists had already killed the Iranian nuclear scientist a few weeks ago. That's why they are trying to distract the attention of the scientists and research teams. The interview in Hebrew ran on Friday, and it was published in by Jerusalem Post on Tuesday. The artist wanted to teach aliens about life on Earth, so she teamed up with NASA scientists to send an artwork into outer space, which they claim that it was seen by the aliens. An amateur fossil hunter has unearthed a new type of prehistoric sea dragon on the beach of UK's Dorset coast. It is 2 meter long Ischitheanosaurus, and it is named Itch's sea dragon. Skeletons of Jurassic in the UK are extremely rare, so after doing some research comparing it with those known from other Jurassic deposits around the world, they are not being able to find a match. It was very exciting. So it was a different. The Jurassic Coast is a World Heritage Site on the English Channel coast of southern England. As I had already told you that I am planning to buy a bicycle about 1 week during my visit to mountain areas located near Pinjore Garden. Then I said, okay, I am planning to buy a bicycle. I opted for a bicycle on 8th of this month, and I ordered it online. I will receive it in about 4 or 6 days. Since the existing bicycle is 26 inches diameter, then sometimes during long journey it becomes tiring because of my higher waist, and it is difficult to write. Sometimes it is difficult to write. Red bicycle uses suspension and disc braking also. 95% of it will be received assembled completely, and then I will tighten the handlebar and pedals. As during lockdown, I have discontinued joining gym or running in the park. That's why I need some kind of exercising for digestion and maintaining my waistline and muscular, so that muscles will feel energetic, and I will get proper rest also, because if I will keep on sitting in front of PC, that will affect my eyes, and due to chronic fatigue syndrome or vertigo, I'm not able to sleep comfortably. Due to climate change, the temperature of this area has exceeded by 2 or 4 degrees Celsius, much more than metro cities also. Even when this place is near mountainous regions or the Cune of the mountains, Shimla, and about 4 or 6 years ago, it was the temperature was below 8, but it has reached more than 10 degrees also. During recent days, its temperature since has reached more than 10 degrees Celsius. It is interesting to know that it is a day of devastating loss. The daily death toll from COVID-19 research a record high of 3,124. That's more deaths than those suffered in 9/11. A composite forecast from the US Center for Disease Control and Prevention projects a total of 3,32,000 to 3,62,000 COVID by the end of December or January, first week. The forecast combined modeling from 40 independent research groups. COVID-19 hospitalization also reached a record high. In West Virginia, also a chemical factory was burned, and due to which stay-at-home orders were placed in about 2 kilometers area surrounding that chemical factory. A new operating system has been launched by Google known as Fuchsia. Google's idea is to bring open source or external contributors to enter. That is why a developer will be able to read the documentation and scan the problem tracker, sign in for the mailing list, work on supported devices, or configure an emulator also, and stay up to date. Any code submitted will be owned by Google, although Google will make it publicly available under a BSD-like license. Source code of Fuchsia from fuchsia.dev. It is an open source effort to create a production grade operating system that prioritizes security, updatability, and performance. It is a foundation for developers to create long lasting products and experience across a broad range of devices. It includes Zircon, the core platform that underpins Fuchsia. To work on Zircon's The first 6.4 million doses will be a crucial test of COVID-19 vaccination logistics. The first 6.4 million COVID-19 vaccines will be begin to ship out in the US as early as Friday or tomorrow after the Food and Drug Administration expected emergency authorization of Pfizer BioNTech. 13.6 million people in the high risk might be vaccinated by the end of 2020, with the rest of US population following in about next 6 months. And UK is already testing Oxford vaccination. First dose of vaccination was given 2 days ago. Now all the broadcasters are utilizing any specific topic for many number of broadcasts, due to which they are earning immense amount of money. Moreover, their background of the room or place where they used to record the conversations is also different from each broadcast, and so that people will feel tempted to watch different kind of scenarios. Even when I started a lot of years earlier, that doesn't matter a lot, because people have bought immense number of gadgets or broadcasting devices, and they are operated automatically, and some mobiles stand can be seen in which they are face detecting, and they move vertically, horizontally in every direction. If I waited for about 1.5 years before posting the first video during 2007, when I visited a faraway religious place. Then I committed that singer that I will post first video of my life just because of you. And I don't want to earn anything, but in future it is possible that those videos will fetch any amount of money for Since I was already hello, Mr. Anirudh Thakur, how are you? Since I was already aware that in future monetization facility will be utilized by Google. That was my first super chat comment. But initially I didn't had any intention to earn, and I had already decided for 1.5 years prior to posting first video during 2007 that I will not monetize. But monetization was initiated from 2011. But about 4 or 6 years ago, I opted for monetization just to check whether those videos which are fetching me good results can be utilized to earn any amount of money. But even the video which received about 2.5 lakhs or more than 3.5 lakhs views were failed to get any revenue. Just to check the value or the denomination which is multiplied by the number of views, I opted for monetization for few videos. But in about 6 years, only $0.7 were received. And if that will be converted to rupees, it will be about 57 rupees only. And Google don't reimburse lesser than 2000 rupees. Or lesser than, I'm not sure, lesser than $200 or 2000 rupees. In the meantime, those broadcasters who evolved in front of me managed to get silver, diamond, or platinum plates also. I managed to get Google Plus verified or premium vintage URL also. That was also a setback when it was shut down. Otherwise, posting some videos or YouTube channel link might have been a good effect through Google Plus, and if many people manage to promote their websites also using Google Plus. Now YouTube is removing many objectionable videos also. And when Trump became president, even during those days, YouTube was removing some videos against his election or the method through which he was elected. Whether that was Russian hack or not, but they were removing, and they were very sincere towards Trump also. Thanks a lot for joining my broadcast. I am ending it. Hope the voice quality was good enough. Since the aux cable point is not working properly, I tried to use my Bluetooth device also, but that its internal battery is not working, and I had to use this power bank. But since it doesn't draw sufficient current, the power bank gets switched off again and again. Even now it is about 76% charged. The first major place of Australia's wildfire season is now black interplay half of the Fraser Island. A factory got gutted in fire. You can see that the volume gets decreased and increased as soon as I switched on this device. Sometimes Bluetooth gets connected automatically and the volume gets adjusted, and volume gets reduced when the Bluetooth gets connected immediately.